Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm going to make a quick video, if I can make a quick video, quite late in the evening here, about the Forex situation, right? So we'll start with the Dixie and I'll just show you what I'm talking about. So obviously we all want the Dixie to keep going down. The Dixie going down is usually good for everybody, as most things again are valued against dollars, and so the weaker the dollar, the better it is for asset prices on the face of it. It gives the illusion of of a more valuable whatever. I'll be looking for a bounce in all fairness, if not now, pretty soon. It looks to me like the Dixie is overdue a bounce. Now we've smashed down below major supports, all moving averages, and now we're on the last step, really, on the daily. That would be being the 200 simple moving average. Breaking down below there would be pretty epic. And we'll be seeing a retest of probably this trend line, and then back down to 100 flat, and maybe into the 90s. But until then, I am still looking for a bounce. If we just turn off all this noise just for a brief moment and add a horizontal into this exact moment, we see quite a lot of areas on the chart where bounces, whether it's support or resistances, have taken place. This one being the first, this being the second, third breakdown area, and another major rejection point there. So it's not a nothing. There is a fair bit of price action that takes place around this area, this 103.4. And if we bounce from here, it wouldn't surprise me at all. And if it does bounce from here, we'd be looking for, price action across all markets to have a bit of downside. I don't think this is going to be a bounce and a reversal, but it certainly would likely see some bounce, possibly up to like 105.2. See where we go from there. You've got to take it step by step. So if I'm going to show you one other thing, which is obviously the euro dollar, which is the inverse of that. And you can see that obviously this is quite a bullish chart. We've not broken massively bullish though, no, not as far as trend is concerned. It's been a decent run from this bottoming area. It's been pretty sweet for a Forex trade. Just short of 5%, and we're moving into this major, well, we're already at it right now, major resistance level, and you'd expect to see a rejection take place from there. So if we take it to the 4-hourly, multiple drives of bearish divergence on this later stage of the rally here on the 4-hourly. So look, if we're going to get a rejection, we're likely to see it here. So rejection on the euro, support on the dollar. Other Forex pairs which do influence the Dixie would be the yen. And so this is dollar yen, so you'll be looking for this to find a bounce. And is there a reason for it to bounce from here? Is there any evidence to suggest it would bounce from here? Actually, this chart doesn't really show that at all on the 4-hourly. In fact, if anything, this one looks like the yen's going to do some rallying, and this chart will keep going down. And again, you've had multiple drives of bullish and bearish divergence on this portion of the uptrend, and it looks like it's curling over, but it's a volatile pair. So I just thought I'd put it to you because obviously, knowing what the Dixie does, and it will likely have an impact on other markets. I was having a look at the S&P, and we don't normally see overheated reads on the money flow index quite like this, and it's not that hot. Let's face it, it's not massively hot. It's outside of the comfort zone at 85, 88. It's not very often we do get these reads, but when we do see overheated reads above the comfort zone, this one does correlate to quite a lot of peaky areas on the chart, really. You can see that just as a trend line. And look, it's not going to be devastating. Last time we were this high was over here, more or less at the peak. Prior to that, we've had a few little peaks over here, small consolidation, another peak over here, nothing really happened. And so on and so on and so on. So another peak over here, consolidation. So a big peak over here, consolidation, crash almost. So look, it's not the be all and end all, and it's not enough to spook me out of long-term positions. Absolutely not. But it just feels a little like there's warning signals across the broader markets, whether it be Forex and S&P. Look, it might be nothing, and if it is nothing, then great. Like I say, primarily I'm a trader. I've been taking a lot of profit recently over the last 2 or 3 weeks now, and I intend that profit to remain as profit. I do have lots of crypto that I would like to enter into, specifically, you're going to laugh, EOS. but across the board, there's lots and lots of money to be made across all these markets. But if we do get this pullback, we will likely see a dip, and I would expect that dip to get bought Whether it goes on to new highs on S&P and Bitcoin and crypto, we'll have to wait and see. I still think that with altcoins you probably will see that. But again, that's a different story. I just wanted to bring this Forex side of things to your attention and a little bit of stocks just to give you a heads up in something outside of crypto that kind of will likely influence the market if it does come to fruition. We are at that support on the DXY right now. We are at that resistance on the euro. You know, the S&P is quite hot right now, and so if we do get a pullback, we shouldn't be at all surprised. In fact, we should relish in it, really. So just keep some cards off the table, you know, just for those dips if and when they come, because if we do get this move, if this move does happen, it will give a dip worthy of buying, you know. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I suppose tomorrow, really. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.